So I've read about you, Sammy, and it seems like you're pretty outgoing, right? Like you're out there talking with the people, you're at the merch table, selling merch, talking with everybody, right?
Dude, yes, to a deficit. Yes.
This is what I'm getting at. Now I read a story about you. This was at This Is Hardcore, right? You were talking to people from morning till night when you played This Is Hardcore, and then you played another set late at night somewhere else and just completely blew out your voice, right?
Dude, yeah, it was like, you know, yes. I
Well,
think,
so what happens? Like, can you talk at all? Were you able to complete the shows? Like, what was the story?
dude, like, okay, well, here's what I will say, and I think just like it's a good thing in life, and that's the way we try to operate as a band. But it's like just live within your means, and
Yeah.
we apply that to a band. Like, dude, in my opinion, there's nothing worse than a band who's like, played one tour, one show, and they're like, we've got manager, booking agent, this is our road crew, our this, that, the other. It's like, yo, like, and they're playing to 10 kids. You know what I mean? So we're always like, yo, we'll get to the next step when it's time. And you usually know it's time when you're in a fucking pinch and you're like dead. And then you're like, yep, I'm gonna remember this pain and I'm never gonna do this again. Um, and like we had done a tour before where I was the merch guy and the same thing happened. Like we played LA and I sold merch all night. And by the time we got to play, I lost my voice. And so I was shot. And then that was day two of a 3-week tour, 2-week tour, whatever. And I was like, dude, from now on, we're gonna get a merch guy. And then I don't know. Then I was like, maybe it wasn't that bad. I probably just, I don't know. I'll just do it a little different. And anyways, yeah, this hardcore comes, sling merch all day, and it's awesome. And again, like, dude, it sound like, oh, like I lost my voice. Like, yo, that's the coolest thing in the world. And like, it sucks, man. It bums me out because, dude, I was working in a print shop, so I print our merch, I sell our merch, and then I play in the band that makes people want to buy the merch. And like, it was the coolest thing, man. And like, I love it, dude. I love people. I love talking to people. And, when you're a band, I mean, for years, dude, no one they didn't care about us. So now to be in a band where it's like, yo, there's a huge line at our table. People are so excited. They're stoked. Dude, I want to be the face that's personally there to be like, thank you. And like, give them a hug and shake that hand. And, like, it gets me stoked, man. And so it's tough. It hurts to like, it really does like bum me out that like I've had to not be able to do that anymore because it's just, I can't sing. I can't do the job I'm actually there to do. So yeah, I was just smoked, dude. I was just so smoked. But again, dude, like people like our music and we're a band that writes songs that are singable, sing alongable. I don't know. Kids want to sing it. So I'm very lucky, dude, that like kids, when I got a blown out voice, I can just like put the mic out and kids want to help me out. And my voice is broken, but my body's not. So I'm like, yo, you take the mic, I'm going to dive in the crowd and, at least put on a good show.
Yeah, that's the great thing about a hardcore bands and bands like that. You can just have the crowd help you out.
It's great, man. So that was that one. And we did stick to it after that. I was like, dude, I can't, and I've had to get like, get the other guys. That's the other guys, we all like doing it, but it is just one of those things, man. We've recognized that we're like, dude, we're a band where it's like, yo, if you're doing this right, then you're not doing anything else,
Yeah.
and like, for us, when it was like, our drummer, it was like our drummer and guitar player, and they would do it. But then it's like, oh, wait, like now it's time to play. And like, we didn't get a chance to get warmed up. And like, we don't have a chance to like, get our stuff, our gear ready or whatever it might be. It's like, in a lot of the shows we're playing now, it's like, oh, the merch is on the other side of the venue, and so the only way there, you got to walk through the crowd. And like, it's like, dude, it's not just as easy as being like, yo, like the days of like, yo, I sold 3 shirts and that's it. And we got to chill. And those were great days, but it's just different.
When I heard this story about you're using your voice all day and you're at the merch table and talking to everybody, I felt anxious for you. I was like, what is he doing? He's going to blow out his voice. He should be secluded away somewhere, not talking all day from 11 a.m. till 8 p.m. So I guess you're taking the time to do that now, right?
Dude, trying to, man. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm always losing my voice. It's like the first thing to go, but and sometimes I get stoked. I'm too pumped and I'm just like all rationale leaves and I'm just like screaming or whatever. And it's like, we're in the van, I'm yelling, and it's like, dude, I just lose my voice. I don't know. So I'm still getting that part figured out. This last tour, that full US we did, was the first one where I was like, I'm literally gonna not speak all day. And I was like typing things out like on Google Translate. It's like, do you guys want to eat? Because I lost my voice, man. I get all wrecked